Hi, I'm Veronica Gunn, Curriculum and Outcome Specialist at the California School for the Blind, and we are going to log into a practice and training test. So I opened up an internet browser and I went to www.caaspp.org. CAASPP is CAASPP, and this is the CAASPP homepage. I'm going to go ahead and click on Practice and Training Test. And then I'm going to click on Test Administrator and Test Examiner Practice and Training Site. And it's got an apple. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the apple. And I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then all the way on the right, it says Start a New Session Now. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I can choose school, and it says Go. I clicked on Go. And then you have a variety of different practice and training tests that you can choose from: Smarter Balance, CAW, CAS, CSA, LPAC. You've got lots of choices. We're going to go ahead and do a Smarter Balance practice test. And let's do an English Language Arts. It's going to ask me if I want to do the computer adaptive or performance test. Let's choose computer adaptive. And we'll choose grade 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and start a practice session. And you can add multiple if you're testing with multiple students in a real situation or in just a practice session. Okay, so that's the teacher side. On the student side, they should open up their accessibility software first. So their JAWS, ZoomText, Fusion, whatever they're using, and then the secure browser. You always want to start your accessibility software first. In this case, I'm going to log into the student side just through an internet browser, because if I use the secure browser, then I won't be able to show you on Zoom. So again, your student is going to use the secure browser. I'm not. I'm just going to use the internet browser. So I'm back to the online practice and training test portal page, and I'm going to click on Student Interface Practice and Training Test. And I'm going to toggle the guest session so that I can log in to this. So I've been back over to the teacher side, and the session ID, train 1E4B66. I'm going to put on the student side. I'm going to log that. I'm going to put that in the guest session. And then I pressed enter when I finished entering it. And then it was grade 5. And so this is going to be the test that I'm able to take, because this is the test that the teacher set up. Because remember, I'm on the student side. So I'm going to start the ELA practice test. And then it's going to wait for approval. So now I need to switch back over to the teacher side so that I can set up their accessibility accommodations and approve them. So right now I don't have any approvals right here. So I can go ahead and click on the refresh button. And now this one appeared in my approvals. I have one pending approval. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the approval button. And I'm going to click on the eyeball. And in this scenario, we're going to go ahead and make this student a Braille reading student. So I'm going to change the presentation to Braille. I'm just going to set it all up, and you would set it up for whatever your student needs. But for this student, I'm going to do Braille. And then the mute system is going to be off, because I want them to read everything out loud. Permissive mode on. I'm going to change the Braille type to UEB contracted. And that is it for my student. I'm going to set and approve. So now your student is waiting, and now they've got the sound and video playback. And unfortunately, I didn't share my sound with you, so you don't get to hear the amazing piano music, but I do, and it's amazing. And then even though you couldn't, I could hear the I could play the sound and video. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that and then begin test now. And then your student is ready to go.